What's going on, you guys? This is Cassie, Unlimited Goddess, coming to you Unlimited Truth. I have a quick story time, and just bear with me with my background because my son is playing his game. All right, so I went to church today, right? And this is a part one of my story time. So my pastor was talking about how he was watching a show, and basically people were put out in the wilderness with no weapons or anything to survive. We know what those shows are. So he was saying how the lady couldn't help it anymore, and she caught a squirrel because she was so hungry, and that she said, this was basically sent to me from the universe, so I'm going to take this. And he was like, the universe? And he was like, in life, you either live with God or without God. And I sat back and I observed this because a lot of times during readings and stuff like that, we say the universe, we say the Most High and things like that. But I always make sure that I say God, because those are different words, because people have different beliefs and things like that, or they grew up saying certain things. And he's older, and I just want to take into consideration how these are individuals that lived before me and have been here and been through a lot of different things before me, especially when it comes to wording, and how even people younger than me word certain things a certain way that I wouldn't, Okay, so this is part two of how my pastor feels about the word the universe, and how basically in my own way I feel like that he feels like, and older people in the church felt like you were being disrespectful by saying the universe instead of saying God. And what I was advising is that these individuals are older than us, and they lived different lives before us and have different beliefs. And also what I know about the younger crowd is that they use different phrases. But the universe, the Most High, has been around for a long time, especially when it comes to spiritual people. Why do I use that wording? Because there's a lot of people that maybe grew up in the church and had bad experiences, just as myself, or people that feel comfortable and don't like to say God, 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 because if you know, there's so many different gods. When you're praying, you have to make sure that you're praying to God of the highest white light. He was even talking about how there's over 4,000 religions. You know what I'm saying? So, the older people, including him, felt some type of disrespect, like, universe, why you can't say God? You either live with God or without God. These are the only two ways, which I agree with that too. But just like there's someone, like I said, that's younger than me that might not say God and might say the universe, it is what it is, but it's appalling to sit back and hear people's opinions on certain things, but at the same time respect it. Even though I felt like they felt a certain type of way about that, and they weren't welcoming even to the point to understand that. But that's a private conversation that I would have with my pastor, to see if, when he does touch bases back on that, if we can go a little deeper on wording